This is negative for my research project, as it may have led me to rush certain aspects of the project and therefore miss key features and data that could have benefited me in my analysis. Rushing the project to get it done on the deadline may have led an invalid analysis and therefore negatively affected Liverpool FC and the striker individually, as their performances may have been wrongly analysed. This could therefore cause me to miss out on key features that they can improve on with their performance, therefore causing them to remain at the same ability level and not improve. Luckily, due to the support and access at college, I was able to hand my project in before the deadline, so therefore this weakness did not occur during my project. Future recommendations. Analysing more games. Analysing more games of Liverpool FC will have given me a wider range of knowledge and therefore of their performance and therefore given me more data to collect. This would have therefore allowed me to create a better analysis of my project and provided Liverpool with a wider range of knowledge and would have provided Liverpool with wider information of their performances. Increasing the amount of matches I analysed will give me a wide range of knowledge on how Liverpool perform and increase the validity and reliability of my analysis. It will also allow me to collect more data, as there will be more footage to analyse. With more matches, there will be more situations and where I can analyse the team's performances better. With more data collected, it will also allow me to make a better analysis of the team and make a more reliable analysis, as there is more matches to watch. With more matches, I can see how Liverpool perform frequently and not just in 2 matches. With only 2 matches, it suggests that some data can just be a fluke and not happen frequently. Therefore, giving this information to the team may not benefit them. This is because it doesn't give a wider variety of their performances and therefore may mean some of the data is just displayed by chance. Therefore will not give Liverpool a wide analysis of their performances. I think that analysing more games will benefit the future project, as it will provide a wider range of data. Having more data will allow me to analyse the team much better. This will benefit Liverpool, as it means they have a wider and deeper analysis of their performances that include more skills and other factors. This will allow them to create a more effective training session that will develop the team, as they will be able to improve on more areas. With the increased amount of footage, I will be able to create a deeper analysis, which in turn will improve Liverpool performances. This is because they will have more details about their performances and how to improve them. This will also increase the reliability and validity of my project, as there will be more data. It means the teams can be better analysed. With more data, it means I have a wider knowledge of the team and can therefore make better conclusions about their performances. For example, with more matches, there will be an increase in strengths and weaknesses. Identifying weaknesses and strengths will benefit Liverpool's performance. But by identifying these throughout many matches will ensure they are common traits in the performances of Liverpool. This therefore makes the analysis more reliable, as the weaknesses and strengths will be common throughout many matches and not just displayed in 1 or 2 matches, which could just be a fluke. Comparing different genders. Comparing different genders will improve a future project that I do by providing me with more information about Liverpool FC as a whole. In my investigation, I only analysed the performances of male Liverpool teams and could therefore only identify strengths and weaknesses of the data collected from the male matches. This therefore only allowed me to analyse the team to a certain extent. However, if I were to include performances by women into my investigation, I could have collected more data and therefore made a deeper analysis of the male side. In a future investigation, if I collected data from both female and male teams, it will allow me to compare the different data and therefore allow me to make a bigger judgment on the data from the men's team, as there is something to compare it to. It will also increase the benefits the club will see from my analysis, as they will be able to pick up on improvements from the women's data. If the women display something throughout their performances, such as a set piece or specific formation, the male team can take these tactics and therefore use them to their advantage. This will increase their performances, as they will be able to try new techniques that they may not have suggested if they were not discovered through my investigation. Analysing the 2 different genders will also allow me to see changes in specific traits such as work rate or tactical differences such as shooting. For example, if I collect data in the women's match that suggests they are successful in scoring from set pieces with a specific tactic, then the men's team can use this. Due to me being able to provide data from both the female and male sides, it allows them to see what works well for the women's side and allows them to take tactics and specific formations for set pieces that the women are successful in. This again will benefit their performance by allowing the team to train to set pieces that are successful to the women, again increasing their technical and tactical ability. The future recommendation will also increase the reliability of my analysis, as the data collected will be from a wider range of performances that display a deeper understanding of Liverpool male side performances. Analysing more performance criteria. Similar to analysing more matches, this future recommendation will increase my project by providing more data to be analysed. Having more tagging panels will allow me to get a deeper understanding of Liverpool's performances, as I will be able to see them perform in a wider range of skills and other factors relating to the sport. Having more data collected will allow me to create a more valid and reliable analysation. This is because I will be analysing more data that in turn will increase my knowledge about how Liverpool perform. This increase in data means I will be able to discover more weaknesses and strengths that Liverpool have. This will therefore increase the performances. This is because by identifying more attributes of their performance, they will be able to improve on their areas of improvement. By identifying more weaknesses, it will allow their coaching team to create more specific drills and practices so that the team can develop in those areas. This will also make my project far more reliable, as it means I have identified more skills within the team and have therefore created more knowledge on the team. This will help me identify when the team displays good skills and when they're just a fluke. This will also make my analysis much more accurate. This increase in performance criteria will also allow me to see different trends appearing through the data collected, as different positions will have different roles within the matches. This will allow me to identify certain traits within positions and therefore give Liverpool a deeper analysis in their performances. This will therefore give them more information about their specific players and their specific positions. Finding key trends within my analysis will allow me to identify certain skills and traits within each position. For example, defenders will not shoot as much as the strikers. This will benefit Liverpool FC much more, as they will be able to identify the different performances traits in each player and their position, and therefore create key drills and focuses for that position. This is more beneficial as they will be able to increase the performance of each player to their position. This will therefore increase their performance depending on their role. For example, a defender will have much lower shooting rates than a striker, as they may only go up the pitch for set pieces. This will therefore mean the data will suggest that they may need to increase in their ability to shoot headers and volleys, as this is not shown enough within the data collected, even though it is their role within their position. Therefore, the team will be able to increase the defender's ability to score headers from set pieces by including this in specific training sessions, and therefore increasing this player's specific performances.